Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Conspiracy Case 36, up in flames. Let's launch Chapter 3 and Amir got injected with Protozane. Alright. Katrina, why are you so stressed? Katrina, I found Amir walking around the precinct like this. I think he's been injected with Protozane. What? How could that happen? Amir went to visit Hoover in his cell to learn more about the drug. Next day we know he's like this. And Hoover is gone. Shit. What? Are you saying Hoover somehow ambushed Amir with a mind-altering drug and escaped? Hoover, nice guy, asked me to open his cell door. So I did. Shit. Darn it, Katrina. Hoover must have hidden some Protozane before he was arrested. What's going to happen to Amir? Marquis to take care of him while we track down Hoover. I traced him through the city's CCTV. Hoover's just checked into the Glitz Hotel under a fake name. Go get him, Katrina. He should know what to do with Amir. Yeah. Get your gun ready. Dr. Hoover, put your hands up! Not you again, bitch, Katrina. How did you find me? Weren't you facing enough charges already, Dr. Hoover? Now you can add escape from custody and drugging a police officer to the list. We'll take you back to your cell. Darn, I wasted my only violent Protozane on that officer for nothing. How much did you give him, Hoover? How long I will be like that? If it were up to me, all you vermin would be like that permanently. The only vermin you'll meet are the rats in your cell, Hoover. We're taking you back into custody. Shit. Okay, we got him. Katrina, well done for recapturing Hoover. He shouldn't get away with his crimes. Yeah, except he didn't tell us anything useful about Amir. How's he doing? Not great. He's very calm. Eerily so, in fact. It's like nothing bothers him. I have no idea how long he'll be like this. To think this was DreamLife's plan for Greensboro, turning everyone into emotionless puppets. He doesn't bear thinking about. At least we stopped them from doing it to anyone else. Anyway, keep us updated on Amir Martin. Meanwhile, we have an investigation to finish. Let's do it to Marconi's house. Why didn't we check Hoover's pockets to see if he had any Protozane with him? I mean, how else could he have gotten some Protozane if we arrested him? Katrina, the briefcase is locked. Let's crack the lock and see what's inside. And if you think we should reveal the writing in a notebook and search through this desk tray, I agree entirely. Katrina, we're worried sick about Amir. And this investigation keeps throwing us new curveballs. But we can't give up now. We can't give up now. Why does Jones have a crowbar with him if he used lockpick tool? Maybe the lockpicking didn't work, so you had to use a crowbar. So they mark his name and it's on Italian, right? Katrina, but Tony's notebook is written in Italian. You better get it to Gabriel. Okay. Alright, 9 hours for that. Let's now lock this briefcase. Oh, lots of money. Katrina, this briefcase is stuffed with cash. Look Look, there's a note. I don't want your filthy money. It's from Hoover. So Marconi was trying to bribe Hoover? He conveniently omitted this when we questioned him earlier. Let's ask why. Okay, and be careful not to get injected with Protozane. He has any of them in his pockets or anything. Okay, that's Marconi and his employees. Is that a photo in Marconi's desk trick, Tria? It's Marconi and his Hawkeye security team. I saw him switch Marconi's face with Keith Vulcan's. You're right, Tria, I can't see Marconi doing this. He must have been Mr. Vulcan. Apparently he fancies himself as the boss. Let's see what Mr. Vulcan has to say about this. Okay, we'll see. What went wrong? Okay, let's first question Hoover, and be careful. I assume you hear about your young friend, Major Katria. How is he? Still as docile as a sheep? I wouldn't joke about Amir's state if I were you, Dr. Hoover. We're here because we know Marconi was bribing you. Why didn't you mention it earlier? Because I didn't accept his money. Marconi had been pestering me for months to have access to Emilio. His latest thing was to try and bribe me to let Emilio leave the dome for good, so I asked the kitty if that was what he wanted. And he said no. He said he felt privileged to be working with a revered chemist like myself, and that he felt at home here. I wouldn't expect you to understand, but we built a community, Major Katia. Emilio, Rosetta and I even had a book club. We were reading Game of Flames. How touching. Let's just hope you didn't murder Marconi to protect your community, Dr. Hoover. Okay. What, is that going to be Rosetta? Alright, let's now question Keith. Or just walk in. Mr. Vulcan, can you explain this photo you adopted to show here Marconi's place as the boss of Hawkeye Security? There ain't much to explain. I deserve to be boss. Marconi was getting soft. He'd lost his appetite for dirty work, kept complaining about the bodies Rosetta was sending our way. But you don't bite the hand that feeds you. Bodies or no bodies, going to do was good business. I started bothering up Rosetta, hoping she'd fire Marconi and give me his job. Rosetta told me she liked dark chocolate, so I sent her some of my favorite to sweeten the deal. But I guess I wasted my time. You tried to get Marconi fired so you could take his job? Let's hope you didn't kill him for it, or which Katrina will find out. Okay, you just eat chocolate. Oh, now it could be Rosetta. Arresting her for murder or not, she's gonna go in the jail for a long, long time. Let's see. You already ate chocolate, so it's not going to be you. You already said it could be Rosetta. Or it could be Emilio. I hope it isn't Jones. And why would he kill him in the first place? And it's not going to be Vulcan. Okay, what do they have? I see that 3 of our suspects are wearing white clothes, so... It's not going to be one of these two, or maybe... Okay, maybe something else, but we'll see about it. What does this notebook entry say? Katrina, I was just seeing Amir. From a psychological perspective, the efforts of Protozane are terribly yet fascinating. He's so docile and suggestible. It's like he has no free will. Yeah, that was DreamLife's plan for Grimsboro. I just hope Amir won't be under drugs influence for long. Indeed. Anyway, you'll probably hear about Marconi's notebook. Translating it from Italian was easy. It's his diary. Marconi starts by recounting that his therapist suggested giving a journal as part of his treatment. He then talks about his work, and there's numerous entries about trying to reconnect with his son. But what's most interesting is his final entry. It says, Jones found out why Zoe remembers me. This is not going to end well. What? The very last thing Makoni what was an alarming entry about Jones? You know, it's about Jones about Makoni was the only person Zoe remembered during her amnesia. Well, yeah. But you didn't tell us you discovered the answer. When our truth came to light, Jones needs to tell us at once. Well, yeah, you didn't tell me. But did you find out why Zoe remembered only Marconi? Jones, we learned something worrying. Apparently you had dealings with Marconi without our knowledge. What are you talking about, Katria? According to Marconi's diary, you discovered why he was the only person Zoe could remember while she had amnesia. And he didn't expect you to react well. Oh god. You gotta believe me, Katria. I only found out when I visited Zoe in the asylum this morning. Her memories are slowly coming back, and she mentioned one particular incident. Apparently she saw Marconi on the dome, hauling dead bodies past her cell. Oh! He was there, Katrina. He lied to us all along. He saw Zoe on the dome and didn't do anything to help her. He was worse than the villain in Game of Flames. And you were only telling us this now because it forced your hand? You're lucky we already knew about Marconi removing bodies for Rosetta. Otherwise, you have hindered an active investigation. I was in shock. I didn't think to tell you. I called Marconi and demanded an explanation, but he just waved me off. So I broke into his house to find some answers. It wasn't until after that I heard that he was dead. I pray you are telling the truth, Jones, because avenging Zoe would be the perfect motive for killing Marconi. Oh my god, no! I don't want Jones to be. Katrina, I hope we are making progress with this investigation. We are. Between Jones as a suspect and Amir drugged with Protozane, it's hard to keep morale up, despite arresting DreamLife's management and shutting down the dome. So Amir's no better? There's been some progress. Martine was tearing her hair out in frustration, and Amir looked troubled that he distressed her. He's beginning to show signs of emotion. Hopefully that means the Protozane is wearing off, but we still don't know how long it'll take. Well, on our side, the facts are beginning to stack up against Jones. But I'd rather suspect a security guard, Keith Vaughan, who wanted to replace Marconi as boss. Or better yet, Philip Hoover. Speculation won't help now. We need the evidence. You better return to the crime scene to find it, Katria. Alright, I'm going. Dude, I don't want Jones to be the killer, no. And if it's not Jones, then it's either Rosetta or Emilio. Yeah, the broken Molotov has a piece of cloth sticking out of it. This must be part of the Molotov cocktail Akio used to set Marconi alight. There's no substance on it, you're right. You better get a sample. And sticking those rubber pieces together won't take you long. Katria, we need to solve Marconi's murder and uncover those mysteries, once and for all. Yeah. But we already uncovered all mysteries about the dome, we just, all we have to do now is shut down DreamLife. Okay, let's collect something from the bottle. Yeah, let's get the sauce for that broken bottle to Martine, quick. Okay, Martine is going to do it. Because Amir is still not available to do it. Well, all we have to do is say to him to work and he won't question it. But we can't risk it, so... A glow that looks like it's been set on fire. Well, he probably needed that to throw a bottle. Katia, the rubber glove is charred. Do you think Akira wore this when they threw the Molotov cocktail at Marconi? He sure did. There's only one way to find out. Let's get the glove to Martine. Okay. Let's first check out this greasy substance. How's Amir doing, Martine? Is he improving? A bit, yes. He's still drifting in and out of his docile state. Just was keeping an eye on him. But I'm sure you want to hear about that substance of the Molotov cocktail bottle. The main ingredient was bisabolol, a derivative of the chamomile plant. Bisabolol is used in skincare for its anti-irritation properties, particularly for freckled skin. Your girl must have left the freckle cream on the bottle when they made the Molotov cocktail, Katrina. Well, our killer might have to forego their freckle cream whilst they're in jail. Poor girl. Now I have a feeling it's Emilio. It's got to be him now. Katrina, I'll get to the point. The burn marks and kerosene on the outside of the glove confirm that your kill used it to throw the Molotov cocktail. So, your instincts were right, Katrina. There's more. The outside of the glove didn't offer any clues about your killer's identity. But I found traces of their blood on the inside. Katrina, your killer's blood type is O+. So, our killer's blood type is O+, eh? I'm positive you'll have the behind bars Proto, Katrina. Oh, I'm also 0+ blood. Katrina, we'll finally discover how Marconi's death ties into what's been happening under the dome. Let's go arrest his killer. Yeah. It's got to be Rosetta or Emilio. Joe doesn't have freckles, so... Yes, I was right, she does have freckles. And she's 0-. Oh, so close. Whatever, she's gonna go behind bars anyway for what she did on the dome. Okay, well, somebody I at least expected to be the killer, so... I still have a feeling that the motive for the murder's got something to do with family and not with whatever's been happening under the dome. But to follow, you're under arrest for the murder of Tony Marconi. How could you set your own father on fire and leave him to die? What are you talking about, bitch, Katrina? Sure, I had issues with the guy, but I'm no killer. Then why did we find your dark chocolate on his necklace, which you ripped off as you struggled with him? Come on, bitch, Katrina. Many people eat dark chocolate. It's full of antioxidants. But not everybody has the chemistry knowledge to make the Molotov cocktail that killed Marconi. It doesn't require a PhD in chemistry either. Anyone could have done it. But only you left traces of your blood in the glove you used to handle the Molotov cocktail, Mr. Fuller. Stop lying to us. Fine, you got me. I killed Marconi. That loser who dare call himself my father. Is that why you killed him? Because he wanted you to stop trying to reconnect with you? Hardly! I did it because he tried to stop me from fulfilling DreamLife's plans. Oh my god. Marconi had been desperately trying to contact me for weeks, to warn me that DreamLife was doing something shady and that I needed to get out. Only someone with a monster's simple mind would see DreamLife's work as shady. It's revolutionary. Protozane will change the world. So you were aware of that mind-altering serum all along? And you were happy to strip people of their free will? You got minds as small as Marconi's. Don't you understand the scientific breakthroughs involved? And I helped make them. I worked with the Brazilian myself. Of course, none of that meant anything to my useless father. When he realized you were storming the dome, he tried to come to my rescue. Marconi appeared as I was packing out the Protozane for shipping, and told me we needed to leave, that he'd force me at gunpoint if he had to. I knew I couldn't overpower a guy inside, so I agreed. I pretended he'd finally got through to me, but I suggested we take things a step further. I said we should blow up the drugs I helped make, so I wouldn't have them on my conscience. He fell for it and let me make a Molotov cocktail. It was never meant for the drugs, of course. He realized what I was doing, but it was too late. There was a brief struggle. I pushed him and then I threw the bottle. So, your father came to save you and you exploited his love to trick and murder him? What has that gangster's love ever done for me except hold me back? It felt good to watch him burn. He's finally gone from my life forever. You keep calling your father a gangster, but you're worse than he ever was. You're under arrest for the murder of Tony Marconi. Like father, like son. It's a momentous day to be holding a trial for the murder of someone as infamous as Tony Marconi. It says here that he was killed by his own son. It was his own fault. Marconi thought being my father let me interfere in my life. He wanted to stop me revolutionizing the world with DreamLife. Yes, I understand that you're a DreamLife employee. Your involvement in their sheets will be investigated by a separate tribunal. In the meantime, considering your clear lack of remorse, this court sentences you to life in prison for the murder of Tony Marconi. You'll regret this! You'll all regret this! Jeez. I never thought he was going to behave like that. Like that he was crazy. But he seemed very, very calm in all these, through these cases in the dome. I guess we finally know his real behavior. So, Ktria, it seems like I missed a lot. Amir, you're back to normal. Yeah, being on Protozane felt like a dreamlike state. I'm glad to have woken up now the drugs worn off. Anyway, who would have thought Marconi was killed by his own son? Yes, it seems Marconi's son was his one weakness, and that's what finally killed him. Amelia betrayed his father without a thought. And all for DreamLife. But hopefully this is the last life they ruined. Yes, we now have complete control of the dome. DreamLife has been shut down and Rosetta's facing life in prison. And the mayor wants to congratulate you personally, Ktria. Okay. So we got rid of them all. But still doesn't tell us what we're going to do in the next district. We'll see about it. We gotta start here. We gotta continue playing on the dome, number 6. So, thanks for watching. Don't leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!